Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. We are going to do a little bit of a palette bingo today. Never done one before, so this is the first time I'm doing it. I decided we would go ahead and do it with this palette because I haven't used it yet. I did when originally filming with the Norn'S collection. I used the Erd palette, which was the 5-pan, or I guess like 6-pan, I don't know. The middle one is 2 different shades, so I guess 5-pan. It was kind of the green smoky eye look that I did with that one. I said that I would do like a 3 or 4 looks with this, but you guys, it just never got around to it, and I don't have it in me to do 3 or 4 different looks right now, so I'm just gonna do one, and we're gonna do a palette bingo. Here are what the shades look like. I'm not gonna bother swatching because I'm sure there are many videos out there that have done the swatches for this palette, so you can go obviously check those out. I just want to have some fun, play with some shadows, and we're gonna do it. So I'm gonna pull up, I think if you just Google random number generator, yeah, so it shows up on here. What I'm going to do, because obviously that doesn't translate so well on the camera lens, is I'm going to screen record it, and I will pop it up here so that you can watch me pick all of the numbers so that you know I'm not lying. Not that I have any reason to lie, but you know. Okay, so I'm going to open up the palette so I can do the swatches of the shades as we go. I'm going to do 5. I think 5 is a good number. Hopefully they give me at least 1 light shade and 1 really dark shade, but we'll see. So I'm gonna generate the first one, and we got 6. 6 is the shade Optimism, which is right here. I'm gonna go ahead and swatch these. I'm gonna do it on the back of my hand. So there's the first one. That could play well, I think, for a light shade. I'm gonna go ahead and generate our next one. 7. Okay, well, that's not really that unique. So the next one is the number, or the shade Passion. It is a beautiful kind of satin red shade. It's deeper than a red, so definitely not like a true red, but really pretty. I'm a little bit nervous right now with the shades that Google has chosen for us. So the next one is shade 1, which is the shade Dazed, kind of this like greeny gray tone. Let's go ahead and swatch that. I really do like the matte from Oden'S Eye. This is gonna be like a really interesting look. So far, I think it's pretty cohesive. Oh no, you guys, I did this wrong.
Oh no!
I did it wrong because it's between 1 to 10. We're gonna start over. Oh no. Okay, hang on. We're gonna start over. I'm not even gonna edit that out. We're just gonna do this all over again. So we have 16 shades. Okay. Well, I kind of hope I get those 3. We're gonna start over, you guys. Way to start this off, right? So let's do this. Generate the first shade is shade 8. Going a completely different route. This is Green Chameleon right here in the corner. Ooh, that's a really pretty color. There it is. The red kind of stained. Whoops. Okay, generating number 2 is the shade 12. So that is this shade right here. They're just going polar opposite for us this time around. So let's swatch that. Ooh, it's kind of powdery. So there's the first 2 shades. At least, I mean, Google's like, hey, these go together. So generate the next one, 15, which is the shade Glamour. This like orange one. Ooh, that's really pretty. Their shimmers are really pretty too, actually. Oh, I did not want to play with this much color. I was liking the last combo way better. Okay, 2 more. 16, which is charming. That last little blue shade, whoa, that's like putty almost. Ooh, it's like a duochrome, maybe even, dare I say, a multi-chrome. It's got like a couple different blues, some purple, flat, whoa. Okay, well, I don't know what I'm gonna do with this look. So far we only have one matte and it's really deep. Generate. Shade 8, we already had that one. 4, which is Amber Palace, which is like this really light kind of gold shade. So we have 4 shimmers and a blue. I think what I'm going to go ahead and do is I'm going to include the shade Dazed as well, which was that kind of gray green shade that we were given last time, because I think that I will probably need something that's on the lighter side of the matte shades, because it only gave us the one. So that is what the color story is that we're working with. So let's go ahead and get into this. Okay, now I must say I'm a little bit terrified, just like a teeny bit. Oh, also, Tim Hortons, if you want to sponsor me, we can do a thing. You know, I love your steep tea.
I love your Boston cream donuts. I love your Chipotle chicken cheddar wraps, and I also love your French curlers.
I did not, however, like your grilled cheese and bacon melt. Sorry. Just thought I'd throw that out there, you know. If they want to collab, they can definitely reach out to me. We can get that done. So I haven't primed my eyes yet, actually. So let me do that off camera and then I'll be back and we'll get into the makeup look. All right, so my eye primer is on. I just used my usual, the Urban Decay Primer Potion Original. I am actually going to try and prop this palette up right here. So I think I'm gonna start with the shade Dazed, which is the one that I picked because, you know, they let us down just a little. And I'm gonna pop this into the crease and kind of the outer corner. I don't know, how are we doing for lighting, guys? Do we need a little brighter? Maybe pop this out just a little. There we go. I think that's good enough. We don't need to be up close, like super close. So I'm gonna go ahead and pop this into the crease. It's kind of a strange shade, not something I would typically put on my eyeballs, because I just don't feel like this goes with my, actually, you know what it is? It's a little bit ashy. If you are a lighter skin tone, I think that this would look probably a lot better on you. It'll still look more on the ashy side, like if you want to go for that kind of dead look, but you know, whatever it is you like. This reminds me of a shade that I feel like Teresa should have put in her Lethal collab, but you know, it's different. I don't know why I chose that one. I could have chose anything else from this palette, but really there wasn't a whole lot of option, and I wanted to kind of pick something that would go with the rest of that weird color family that we ended up with, you know? That is what we're looking at so far. And then I'm gonna take a different brush. I'm gonna go into the shade Outsider, which is that kind of teal shade. It is super powdery, so I'm gonna tap off as much as I can because I don't want like a ton of that on my eye. I'd rather build it slowly than just go straight in with it, especially if it's gonna have that much kick up. I really don't want it all over my face. Now, I don't have my face makeup done, so it wouldn't be the end of the world, but because this is a blue, I have a feeling it's gonna stain, and that might be a little bit more difficult to then try and rectify, you know? I'm sure you all know. You all know what I'm talking about. Okay. It's a really pretty shade though. I had a nail polish like this from OPI. I think it was called Teal the Cows Come Home. I'm going for very soft compared to like, I don't know, what I normally would do with color. This is just kind of what I've been feeling lately. Pretty, that is pretty. And I think I'm gonna go back in with that Dazed shade. I'm just gonna go over this teal a little bit. I think that's the only thing I don't love about the teal is they're really, really hard to work with in the sense that they stain, and then if you get it in a spot where you didn't want it, it's very hard to kind of move it out. Okay, and I'm gonna take some more of that teal just in the outer little bit here. I don't know, I feel like I'm trying to do something that I don't really love. Oh, you guys. Anyways, I felt like filming again today, so I decided to just do it, but I think it was more of like, I just want to play with makeup, and so I decided that we would go ahead and just film it, and if I like it I can put it up, and if I don't have to, because I've kind of just decided I want this to be fun. I don't want it to be about, you know, while it would be nice to hit 1,000 subscribers and make money and all that stuff, I don't know, there's just so much other stuff I want to do in life as well, and this is something I really enjoy, but I'm almost kind of like, did I start too late in the game? So I'm kind of like, I feel like questioning myself all the time, and I'm not trying to be like, oh, feel sorry for me or that kind of thing. I'm just like, you know, sharing my feelings to the table because that's just how I'm feeling about this right now. And more often than not, when I'm, you know, in a spell of depression, I just don't want to be filming, and that's the truth. Like, and then what do you do, right? So anyways, I think I'm not going to use any kind of glitter glues and things today. I really just want to keep it simple, super easy. So I think what I want to do is I want to put the blue shade all over my lid. And that is the Charming shade. I feel like I'm gonna need some glitter glue. My tea almost spilled everywhere. Timmy's, don't do it like that. So I'm just gonna put on a little bit, the teeniest little bit. I'm just gonna do it with my fingers because I don't need it to be like perfect. And now I'm gonna go into the Charming shade. It's really hard to get this on my brush. This is like that bluey purple duochrome, that one, and I'm just gonna pop that on top of this. It's really pretty, but it's just, wow, that's messy to work with. I was talking to my friend Steven about how chunky monkeys, as he likes to call them, are not my favorite to work with. I'm liking shimmers that are more like Natasha Denona, Viseart, you know, that kind of deal. I can feel the chunks like falling off my face, like they're hitting my face and just falling somewhere into the universe. Probably just on my t-shirt, you know, but it's a really beautiful color. It's just really, really chunky. Oh, also, I'm not gonna make a formal video about this. Actually, I don't know yet. Maybe I will. Let me know if you guys wanna talk about it. We can. I just don't know that I feel like it because it's more embarrassing, I guess, more than anything. And that is whatever happened to my beauty budget. And what happened to it was I blew it out of the fucking water. So there was no more beauty budget, and I just kind of kept spending and spending and spending, and now I have all of this makeup that I probably did not need. I spent so much money on things like Burnovich singles and Glam Shop singles and all this other stuff, and I'm just like, I don't need any more. So I think I'm kind of going on a no buy-ish. I don't want to call it a low buy because I don't have the intent to buy things. There are certain things that I'm hoping to pick up this year. They're more mainstream, but I'm feeling like when I lean towards using stuff in my collection, everything I lean towards is more mainstream. And I don't know if by buying indie I was just trying to be something I'm not, but I mean, I don't know. I don't know that I will be purchasing indie as much anymore. It's just not something that, you know, I don't know. Like, I love swatching them, but they're just not things that I wear. So I'm like, do I want to be adding more to my collection when I'm not getting use out of it? Probably not. I am gonna try and take this green chameleon. I don't know. This is also very like, I feel like putty-like. I want to pop that in the inner corner. But yeah, if you guys want a video talking about, you know, overconsumption type of stuff, or what happened to me and why I'm not going to be buying stuff anymore, then I can definitely do that. I might not talk about all the details, but maybe just the ones that I'm comfortable chatting about. So I can definitely do something like that. I just don't know what the conversation would entail. Maybe I'll put up a Q&A or something and we can do it that way, or maybe even in a live setting. But I feel like if I do it in a live setting, I might want to bring somebody on with me who would also want to talk about that kind of stuff. So let me know in the comments down below. We can definitely talk about it. Don't really want to because it's embarrassing, but I'll do it if you guys want me to. I mean, I'll think about it. I'll consider it, you know. I'm gonna pop off camera. I'm just gonna quickly put on some base makeup. I'm not gonna do anything too fancy. I just want to put my foundation at least, and my concealer, so that we can finish the rest of the eyes. So I will be right back. Okay, so I went ahead and put on some primer, foundation, and bronzer. I have not put blush on. I did go ahead and put on the Foundation X from Natasha Denona. I've really been enjoying it. I feel like I look a lot more pasty on camera than I am in person, but yeah, I love this bronzer too. It's the colored, no, it's not Colored Rain, sorry. It's the Makeup by Mario Soft Sculpt Bronzer in the shade medium. Yeah, it's just really pretty. I thought I picked out my Colored Rain, but I guess that's not what I grabbed. Both the containers are white, so I guess what can you do? All right, so next I want to go ahead and pop on something on my lower lash line, and I think what we're gonna do, I'm just trying to clean off a brush. Okay, so let's see, what colors did I have left to use? I wiped them off my hand. That was probably not smart. No, there was an orange. So I've used 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, it's just the orange, Glamour, and Amber Palace. So I think what I want to do is I want to pop the orange underneath. I'm just going to pop it. Ugh, I think I got it in my eyeball. Yeah, I'm just going to pop it underneath on the other side as well. I'm kind of taking it down fairly low so that you can actually see it. And I'm bringing it in almost all of the way, but not quite, because that empty space, I'm gonna also add something else, but you can really see it. So that was the point. I wanted you to be able to see it, and you can see it. Now I'm gonna go in with the shade Amber Palace. I'm just gonna mix that up. That was the marbled shade. I'm popping some right here between where that green inner corner and the orange meet. Yeah, because I thought I wanted to pop that on my brow bone, but I don't know if that's going to be the best idea. Let's take a kind of fluffy-ish brush. It's very glittery. Oh, yeah, I mean, we can pop it on. I think Oden'S Eye really loves to do sparkle. Yeah, that's like, I don't know if you can tell, super sparkly though, but nonetheless, super pretty. I am going to get off camera. I'm just gonna put a little bit of liner on my lash line, do my mascara, pop on a blush and all of that, and I'll be back because I guess we can chat about my thoughts on this palette since we did use a few of the shades. Okay, so here is the finished look. I will give you guys a little bit of a close-up as well. This palette, had a few little surprises in it. This blue shade, this green shade was really pretty. This one that we did at Swatch, Pink Chameleon. Oh my god, you guys. This reminds me of Give Me Glow Electric Unicorn. It shifts pink, it shifts green. It's just like, I don't even know if we can get the green. Hang on. Can we get it this way maybe? Oh, you can kind of see the flash. It goes like really, really electric. Oh, I can't wait to try that one out. I think it's so pretty. So the highlight that I used is I Need a Nude Glow from Natasha Denona, but I'm tempted to just, let's just see. Ooh, that's pretty. Guys, that one as a highlighter, yes. I should have just tried this from the beginning, but it's like pink and then green. It's so cool. Yeah, I think this palette is beautiful. I can't believe I took this long to play with it. I love that there's a variety of like, hopefully there's no lipstick on my teeth, but like neutral tones, like these purpley colors would be so pretty to just make like a neutral look out of. I don't know, there's just so much with it. This red is really pretty. I'm really bummed that I messed up on the bingo because I think I would have liked to play with that shade. This shade, Realism, looks like a really cool satin brown. I don't know, there's just a few really, really different shades in here. This one, even Obsessed, the purple looks really, really beautiful. There looks to be a few other duochrome shades. I'm just really surprised by the amount of little surprise shades that are in this palette. Yeah, so this palette retails for $44. I believe that is in US on their website. I know that there are codes you can use, I think, to get 10% off. I know Angelica Nyqvist has a code. I don't remember who else has one, but there are codes out there, and their shipping to like the US and Canada is ridiculously affordable compared to so many other brands, and I was really, really surprised by some of their products. So I really liked the 5-pan Oud palette. Obviously I'll have that linked in the cards for you guys. I really did enjoy that palette, but I'm really liking how this turned out. This is like probably how I like to wear color, just something more soft, subtle, easy. I mean, cut creases and crazy looks are fun and all, but they're time consuming and I just don't have that energy, you know? I love how I've gotten my hair done. I don't know if you guys can tell, but it's a lot darker than it was before. I just got it toned darker. It's super cute, but I haven't really even been able to wear it and enjoy it because one, it was so hot, and then I went on my trip and I wasn't supposed to wash it for 72 hours, so it stayed up the whole time. I made it through with like dry shampoo in like humid heat and all of that, but I'm loving how it looks. I can't wait to wear it down, so hopefully I have more energy to film soon. Also, a reminder to Tim Hortons, hit me up, let's do this. Maybe me, you, and Kara C can do something together, I don't know. Anyways, this is the look. I like the palette. Do I love it? I don't know yet because I'm gonna have to use it more, but everyone that I know that uses Oden'S Eye loves Oden'S Eye. I did not pick up their new collection. I am not going to be picking up their new collection, at least not anytime soon, unless in the future I feel some kind of need or itch for it, but it's not something that's missing from my collection. But I will say I am pleasantly surprised by this little beautiful color story. I just think there's so many cool shades in here, so many cool things you can do. This would be a great companion palette with a neutral palette if you just wanted to do something neutral with a pop of color. This has some really great shades in it that are not as bright or scary as some other shadows could be, like neon shadows or something, for instance, you know. So that is all for this look, this video. I hope that you guys enjoyed. If you've subscribed, thank you so much. If you choose to, I mean, I would really appreciate it, but obviously no pressure. Leave me a comment down below. Have you tried this palette? Do you like palette bingos? Should I do more of these? I don't know. What are your thoughts? Let me know. And if you enjoyed the video, please do go ahead and hit that like button or hit the dislike button, whatever your feelings are, you know, I'm okay with it. I'd rather you be honest than not tell me anything at all. And any sort of engagement is helpful to my channel. But yeah, I love and appreciate every single one of you. Thank you so much for sticking around, and I will catch you in the next one. Until then, I hope that you stay safe, be kind, and be healthy. Bye for now.